Hey y'all, it's Chrissy Cook from Teadoddles. I'm gonna try this for the fourth time. Yay. I'm still here. I haven't disappeared. I know I missed last weekend's podcast, which I did tell you I would do, but I also missed Tuesday's Tutorial Tuesday because just life, people, life. So, I would like to say welcome new subscribers. I realized I was over 900 subscribers last time I looked, which is amazing. I'm so happy to have y'all here. Welcome back, subscribers, original subscribers, or whatever you want to say. I'm happy to have all of y'all here. I do consider this a maker channel. I like to do the sewing things, the yarny things, and the DIY things. So you'll see a little bit of all of that on this channel. So Thursday is the day that I typically do a Happy Mail or a review of some kind, but today I'm gonna talk about bags in the shop. That's what I'm gonna talk about. I was supposed to update this past weekend. Did not happen because I ran out of drawstring material. Well, I was almost out. I thought I had a whole nother roll over there, but it turned out to be a heavier weight twill tape than I use for drawstring. So I had to order some more. Of course, it was holiday weekend, so that didn't come in till today. So I will show you what will be coming. There's some things I gotta do, a couple of things to finish. Obviously put drawstrings in, so I don't know that I'll get any listings up tonight, but sometime by tomorrow sometime I will have this stuff in the shop, okay? Most of it. There's some things that it may be a little bit later, but this weekend I will have an actual update in the shop, which needs to happen because it's almost empty. Thank y'all very much. I appreciate that. But and as for the mini maker bag club, I've had many questions about that. I do not have any spots left. I'm sorry. I did actually, because of the quantity of fabric I have, I did 28. I did accept a few new members because there was some confusion with the official announcement for the February club, and I wasn't telling anybody except the people who were in the January club. So if they wanted to do February too, they could go ahead and get them because I was all full up for January. Well, somebody leaked it a little bit. They were just excited and trying to help, and I wound up with 3 new members because they purchased February club, and it is what it is. But I absolutely cannot take any more people. I make all those bags. I put all that stuff together. It's just me and my lonely little self doing this. Plus the regular bags I update. Plus I'm a teacher about 29 hours a week in 2 different cities. And I have a house that needs taken care of sometimes. And dogs. And a blog that I do post for. And yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on, guys. So I can only do so much. I have a few people who said they were signing up for February, and I do have your spots reserved still. So if you look up there and the listing is not there, it's because I had to take it down to reserve your spots. So just let me know, and I will connect you how you need to your spot in the club. I am looking into doing PayPal billing, so I don't have to put a listing up on Etsy, because there's no way for me to keep anyone from buying that listing. Not really. Besides doing a custom listing for each individual person in the club, which would be very time consuming. So I'm looking into that. So we'll see how that goes. But I do appreciate the interest in it. It was way more popular than I thought it would be. So but I can only do so many. Like I said, it's just me. So I'm going to show you some bags coming up. I have a couple of charms that'll be going in, new charms, but I don't have them done yet. So there's a few charms left in there. I took most of them out. They don't sell as good as the bags. And I do have some mini baker bags coming. They are not all the same size, because sometimes I do them with leftovers, so they're a little bit smaller than my standard size. But I am going to do some standard size ones, but I don't have those prepared yet. Most of what you're going to see is like stuff. I had a whole box full of stuff that didn't get sewed up in different updates for whatever reason. So I was finishing those up. So it's kind of a random assortment of things. It's no particular theme or sets like I typically do. It's kind of random stuff, okay? I'm drinking, look at this cool mug. My son gave me this mug. That's the caffeine molecule, which I think is really cool. There's actually tea in here, y'all. It's quite delicious. This is Stash chocolate, white chocolate mocha, something like that. Tea. And yes, I did put some cream in it. It was just that kind of tea that seemed like it needed some cream and a little bit of honey. And it's quite delicious. So I'm trying to drink up all these teas. I have quite the collection of tea bags in there. And I need to drink them. So that's why. Plus I had a Coke this afternoon with lunch, which I don't typically do. I didn't really want another cup of coffee. So, but I love this mug. I think he got it from, I don't think they exist anymore. Is that what he told me? What was the name of that? Think Geek? But I don't think it had their, I think he told me they don't have that website no more. I don't know, but I do love this. And this is my tea mug. This is the one I drink tea out of. I don't know, because it's smaller and a big, you have to put more than one tea bag if you're going to have a bigger mug, or it doesn't taste, it's too weak tasting to me. But anyway, let's move on, shall we? Let's take a look at what I got going on over here. These are not going in the shop, but I wanted to show you. I was trying some different smaller zippy pouches. These are some leftovers I had of a fabric that was in the shop a while back. I don't like the way that the corners are doing in these because I had to push them so hard. And, but these are pretty tiny. So I'm going to, plus I got the dark fabric in there, makes it hard to see. Yeah. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do some like this, but I'm going to do the zipper where it hangs off the end, if that makes any sense. And kind of probably try to do it where I have, what you call it, like a handle thing almost or something. I don't know, but that's what I'm going to do. These are not going to be in the shop, but I just want to show y'all those. I'll probably put them in some giveaways or something though. They're still usable pouches. Just not something that I'm super happy with the construction of for putting up for sale. So I did want to show y'all those. I have a bunch of other pouches. These are for some prints that some people probably saw bigger. All the bigger bags and these prints sold. So if you have one, you may want a pouch. So I have two like this. These are quilted pouches. And this has got the little like fireflies and the little plaid going on. I haven't put charms on these. All of my zippered pouches come with a charm, a zipper charm, a maker charm. So it has this map print on the inside. And I'm thinking you may see stamped labels in most of my bags from now on, because sewing in those labels is time consuming. I did move to doing stamped labels in all my smaller bags, but I was still sewing in the bigger bags, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes, because that's something that's kind of time consuming, and I can only do one at a time with that. It's not something I can do chain sew or whatever. So anyway, I have two of those. And then I have two that is just the solid, I have one each that's a solid plaid or the solid mason jar with the dragonflies. Now this one has this moon and star and planet print on the inside. I think this one has the same, yeah, this one has that same fabric. So the other two have the map print and the two different, so it's quilted like straight line and then it squiggles. Straight line and squiggles. So those will be going in the shop. I have this one. which actually this coordinates with a traveling maker bag, which I'm going to be finishing up and putting in the shop, but I don't have it over here because it's not at a point where you could really see what's going on, but that does coordinate with that. Yeah, and it's got this fun gingham on the inside. Like I said just a minute ago, all of these will have a charm on the zipper. I haven't put them on there yet. And I have one with the squirrel print and the buffalo plaid, and it's different, like it reverses. Yeah, and it has just this green linen type fabric on the inside. So I have those zippered pouches, and then I have, these aren't sewn on the side, but they're gonna be a flat pouch like this, because cutting the corners would just make it too narrow, really. Well, I could do a box bottom. I don't think I want to though, because I don't really like to do, let me test some right here. This is leftover fabric from all those bags I did for the advent calendar. Like I did pockets in these colors, and this fabric wasn't in a lot of the linings. It looks like a knit fabric. So she got one of those bags. You may want something to coordinate. I don't know. I'm finna test something out right quick. If I do just a 1 inch, I got my mat right here. And no, I don't mean a person in that. So it would be kind of, I don't know. I don't like, it gets too narrow and stuff. I think I'm just going to leave it flat. Zippered pouch. So I just got to sew the sides in for this, really, and I'll be done with it. But that's, I've got 3 of these, actually, over there. Just like this. And then another thing I'm doing that I used leftovers from, because I did a bleaching process on those bags. If you didn't see them, these are leftovers. So I made some, so it's a solid magenta and teal blue, and I splattered bleach on it and then stopped the process and washed it. So these are leftover strips, and it is the opposite color on the other side. They're not supposed to align or anything. I did that on purpose. And it has this heavy duty denim bottom, and then it will have these what you call it, that's the strap. I need to iron it. I haven't ironed it since I did all my stuff to it, but it has the pink stitching on top. I was gonna do the denim exactly like the bottom, so here it is. That'll probably be my thumbnail. But denim, when you sew these, the way I do them, you do it and you have to turn it inside out. I have to have a tube turner, and turning a denim that is this, that's not an easy task. So, plus this denim is really tough for a bottom. It's good, but not so comfortable for straps. So, I have, there he goes. I told you he'd probably bark. Or did I record that part? I don't know. He was huffing and puffing because I was throwing his ball and I stopped to do this video, and he's mad about it. So that's why he's irritated. My dog, named Lucky, for those that don't know. One of my dogs. So anyway, I will have 4 of these, and they will all be slightly different because, you know, the splattering varies on it as to what it would look like. I may take a picture of each. I don't know yet, because that's time consuming. So now, drawstring bags. I have a bunch in different sizes. So these are all about the same size. I had some of these in the shop before, but they sold out. These were from the summer. I have this octopus print and this blue geometric on top, and this one has a solid blue. I just thought it was nice with that. It's like the ocean in there. So there's that one. I have one with I haven't, if you see something that looks open, I haven't done the top stitching around these yet. So that's all I gotta do is top stitching and put the drawstring in. I have a flamingo. It also has that nice blue. I liked it with the pink. So there's a flamingo one. Excuse me. Put that one to the side drawer. I have this llama or alpaca with cactuses. And this plaid, which is in the colors that match the cactus. I have that one. And I only have one each of these, y'all. I have one of these with this I love you s'more. That one's cute. And it also has the plaid on the inside. This white polka dotty kind of top. Put that one over there too, because those have matching other bags. I have two more of these winter print bags. I had two left over there. I thought I had put them all in the shop, but they didn't have bandings cut out. So I have two just like this with this, it looks like fur to me, white on the inside. Does this one have the same? Yeah, they're both exactly the same. They have all these animals with sweaters and scarves. It's really cute. So I've got two of those. Now, I also have two. This was supposed to go out in the summer and it never did. Sometimes you just got to quit again. This one's kind of tall and narrow, you can see, because it's a leftover one, but I have two just alike. It's got all these flavors of ice cream on it. And it's like a lemons on the top. And it has this pink inside with the little dotted swirly things. So I have two just like that, and I also have a matching maker bag, which this is my drawstring maker bag that has the D-ring and it has pockets across the whole interior. So I actually have two of these, but what was it? It's gonna be the banding at the top is gonna be different on the second one. I've got to cut another banding. I don't have any more of this to get through it. If I have the same pocket, interior and exterior, it'll just have a different banding. So it doesn't quite match this, but I got to figure out what I'm gonna do for the banding for that one. So then I also have one. So I had one of these before in the shop. I cut the print upside down, y'all. You see that? So this is me holding the bag upside down. It's it's marshmallow plus graham cracker plus chocolate equals love. But the print's upside down on the mini maker bag. So it'll be slightly less than I usually charge for these. And it has this buffalo plaid, or mini buffalo plaid shirting material on the top. And then I have a big one. It goes together, but it's not matching. So this is like a sweater print. It's black on one side and red on the other. The big bag, the print's correct. Luckily. And it has that gingham on the inside and the red pocket, the D-ring. So I have one and one of these. What else do I have? Oh, I have these two, which are really cute. I had these panels. So these are an odd size. They're not as big as my maker bag. They're bigger than the small maker bag I do sometimes. So they're kind of a medium maker bag. I didn't put pockets in these though. These don't have pockets. But I got this cow on one side and then the pig on the other. And it's like they're made of quilted fabric or something. And then it's got this is a shirting on the inside. It's super soft. So it does have the D-ring, but no pockets. It's just a smaller, mid-size bag. I don't know. Let's see. Compare it to my mini maker or my maker bag. You can see how much smaller it is. It's, let me see, so I can lay these flat so we can see. There, get a better idea. It's kind of a medium bag. It's not quite as tall, not as wide. So my small bag is a little bit smaller than this by a couple of inches, not that much. So I have that one, but then I have this one, which is a taller version because of the way the print was. So this is wide and this is tall. So this one has a hen on one side and a rooster on the other. It has this fun fabric at the top that says stuff like potatoes and strawberries and corn and peas and turnips. And it has the green plaid shirting like what's on this top of this one. And it does have a D-ring in it, but again, no pockets in this one, okay? So, oops. Then I have one more that is kind of a mishmash of things, for lack of a better term, because I just a bunch of leftover stuff and I made this bag. So I don't know if it'll sell or not. It's pretty mishmashy. It's got some of this golden buffalo plaid at the bottom, the blue with the firefly at the top. It's got this, which was a banding I already had made. And then on the inside, it has the moon and stars and planets, and it has a feather print on the pocket with a tan lining. So this is a very mishmashy bag, but I'm gonna put it in there anyway. I like it. It's just a different bag, right? So that's what's gonna be coming up in the shop, okay? I'm trying to clear out some things. There may be a few more things that get added in there, but these, all I have to do is make zipper pulls and zipper pulls for this and sew it together. So there's just little things I gotta do, which I should be able to get done with. You know, the totes will be coming later because I got to do pockets on the interiors and stuff still for the tote bags, because they will have that. The totes is what I'm talking about, is these. They will have pockets inside them. Yeah, I'm gonna show you a couple bags which are actually special requests from other people. I'm not gonna tell you who ordered them because that's not really polite or ethical to do. If they want to tell you who they are in the comments, they can. Because I haven't even, two of these I haven't even told them I haven't done yet because I was waiting for drawstring material. So, and plus they have some other things that they ordered. Now when I say special order, I feel like this has gotten tilted up some. I don't currently do custom orders, okay? Because custom orders requires like where you would pick out the fabric. Like you would tell me kind of what you're looking for, and I would source the fabric, and then I'd show you fabric samples, and you say, yes, this is what I want, or no, I don't want that, I really want this. That's more time consuming, okay? Because I do that already with quilts, okay? And I currently have 2 t-shirt quilts that I've been commissioned to make. One is a king size, one is a queen size. So I have to, they want a particular backing or whatever, I have to source that and say, hey, this is what you want or anything. I do that with my quilts. Most of the quilts I make are for an aunt of mine who is a teacher, and it seems like they have babies constantly in that school. So I make a lot of quilts for her. She does pay me, it's not for free, but I do get other quilt commissions sometimes, and I have to do that with that, okay? So when I say special order for my bags, someone watching when I show fabrics, I get fabrics and say these will be bags coming up, they'll message me and say, hey, I really want this kind of bag out of that fabric you showed. That's what I mean by special order, okay? It's not where we went through a process of picking out specific fabrics, okay? I just want to clarify that. I do not do custom orders for my bags currently. I don't have the time to do that because this is not my full-time job. So maybe one day, but currently it's not. So, okay. So this one is from a De La Luna bag, print that I showed a while back, and it was intended to go out in Halloween, but it came in too late for me to get it in at Halloween. So, but some people saw it and wanted bags. So, and this is slightly bigger than my standard maker bag because of the way the print is. I have to cut it specifically to get those ladies in there, and I still wish I could have cut it better with the box bottom. They're kind of sitting on the bottom, but if I had to cut it down further up here, it would have messed up the other ladies. You know, it's kind of a thing you have to deal with. But this is a drawstring maker bag. I got to put the drawstring in. And the person who ordered this probably knows who it is. But it has, there's my pocket on the inside. And this fun owl print. And this plaid shirting. I just love the contrast of things like that. So this bag's already spoken for, so this is not going in the shop, just so you know. I do have a little bit more of this fabric for people that may be interested. This is a Tula Pink fabric. Love Tula Pink. Occasionally I can get a good price, because I have a price limit for a yard of fabric, and if I can't get it under that, then I don't buy it and put it in the shop, because I know what I can make over that price limit. So occasionally I can find my price under my price limit for these. It just takes some digging sometimes. But anyway, I love Tula Pink. She's one of my favorite designers. I have quite the collection up there that is my personal collection, because if you don't know who Tula Pink is, when her fabrics go out of print and you search for them, some people, they're $24 a yard. I'm not joking you. And some people will pay that. I wouldn't pay that as much as I love it. But I have found some good deals, still higher than I would normally pay for bags, but it's for my personal stash of something I really wanted. So anyway, here's this one. And then I also did a tote bag. One person requested, and they may look the same, but they're slightly different. See, one's pink, one's purple background. So I have a little bit left of both of these. Don't know if I could be able to source more for bags. I have enough to make, how much do I have left? Yeah. One more bag of each, larger size like this, okay? Basically. So this one is a tote. So it's quilted, and you can see the quilting down that little central portion I did. It has a gray velveteen bottom, and it does have this eggplant with the hot pink stitching velveteen top. Usually I make those match. I don't have any more gray velveteen, but I like the way this looks personally. And so I went with a solid color, which is not typical for me. I like to mix my prints, but because this bag, the outside is so much of a focal point, I didn't want to distract from it, even though you don't see the inside when you're looking at the outside, whatever. It does have a print on the pocket, so it's that same print in the other one. So this is, yeah. So the only thing with this, if you wanted a tote, I don't have any more of this gray velveteen. I haven't been able to find any more. I do have plenty of this eggplant velveteen. So that was a special order. Like I said, not going in the shop. That's somebody special ordered that. And here's one more. This is another print that once it goes out of print, it's Alexander Henry, the Gasleys. Any of those prints, if I can get a good deal on it, I snap it up. So it will be gone soon. And his older prints, they're just like Tula Pink's older prints. If you're a fabric lover, you get it. But this is a Gasleys print. What is it called? The Pastoral? Pastoral? So this is bigger than my standard maker bag too. Taller because of the print. It had to be taller for me in order for it to make sense. And I put the box bottom on it to avoid cutting off the print because it's such a large print. So this is the one side. this is the other side. And this is a kind of, I felt like it went with it because it's antique-y looking. This is not a typical print for me because this is more of a traditional print in quilting. But I liked the way that it just seemed to work with that. And then I have on the inside, this is an Ghastly's print too that coordinates with the trees. You can see it looks like some of the trees in the background there. So I have that on inside, and then I put this fun damask kind of print on the pocket. I just like the way that all goes together. So that is a special order. And this on the bottom is a tweeded suiting. And yes, I can get those fabrics at a good price. If you're looking for fabrics such as cotton velveteen or suiting or shirting, which I like to use in my bags because they're fun to use in the bags, check out fabricmart.com. I'll try to remember to put a link down below. If you make stuff, you can get good deals on some fancy fabrics, is what I call them. They're just fun to put in your bags. So that is another special request. And I do have some more of this. I think I have enough to do maybe 3 more of this size. I do a quilted zippered tote that is this size, or the maker bag size. I don't currently have any to show you because I've sold them all. So it's a slightly higher price point because it's quilted. It has a zipper in it and all that stuff. But I will try to put an iLink up here for a video I did talking about the bags and the sizes, and I had a price list thing you could print out down below so you would know what my usual charges are for stuff. So, and that's all of them. I've showed y'all repeatedly. I know some new people may not have seen it, but you can go check them out in the shop. Currently in the shop, all I have is 3 Mega Maker bags, which I thought people were asking for them, but maybe they don't like the ones I put in there. I think I did have a question from someone asking if I had any other prints available. So, this is going to work better if I can show y'all. So, hold on just a second. Okay, so for people who don't know what my Mega Maker bag is, this is my Mega I do that every time. Mega Maker bag, okay? This is a ginormous bag. It has the cotton cording in it versus the twill that I use in my other bags because it's a heavy duty bag. I make these out of heavy duty fabrics. This is a lighter weight canvas at the top, but then this is a cotton, textured cotton, was this suiting? I don't think it was suiting, but it's a heavier weight material. The interior is quilted as well. I quilt the interior. It has a full pocket all across one side. It has more pockets in it than the mini maker, not the mini maker, the maker bag, because this is designed. It also has a handle. This is designed for Afghan projects or blanket projects or large sweater, big yarn projects. This is what this is for, okay? You can fold down. I use a slightly lighter weight heavy duty fabric on the top so that you can fold it down like this, right? Once this is full of yarn, it doesn't set up by itself, you know, but you can fold it and put it away when you don't need it like that. But when it's full of yarn, it sets up by itself. Okay, the yarn helps hold it up. So, yeah, or those bulky yarn projects you got going on, or if you want to use it to tote your laundry or whatever, because I call them maker bags because they're for whatever you want to do with it. Really, I can't say. You can't tote bowling balls around in it. That's really not a good idea. So, anyway, I have 3 Mega Maker bags. They're different. This is just one of them. I have 2 other ones that are in there. They do all come with the pockets across the side. I had a question. I need to answer that in Etsy. They do all. what I'm thinking about doing with these, I have the 3 available in the shop. These are $50, but like I said, there's a lot of work that goes into these. This is a massive bag. It's not just a drawstring cotton lined giant bag. It's got nicer, like I said, heavy duty fabrics. It's quilted. It's, you know, whatever you want to say. What I'm thinking about doing is putting together some fabric combinations and putting it where if you want one made out of that, it would kind of be a custom, but it would only be, you could pick from these fabric combinations, if that makes any sense. And then go from there. So I may be doing somewhat of a custom listing for those, just to show some of the other fabrics I have. If you like one in particular and you want one, then I could kind of work with you that. Now that will take a lot more time than other things. And if you email me about a bag, like, hey, I'd really like a bag in that fabric you showed, you're gonna have to wait. You know, that's gonna take longer too. Some of these people have been waiting for these bags since last year sometime, so it will take longer, you know. And I do not take money reservations for those special request bags. I don't ask for money until I get it made, and then you can say if you still want it, and then you can pay me, okay? It puts less pressure on me too, because once I get paid for something, I'm like, I gotta go ahead and do this, right? So, what else? So in the shop, there's still this one tote in the shop. Nobody's liking the green tote with the denim bottom. It's quilted. It's got this fun mountain print on the inside and this tree pocket. So that one is in the shop still. I also have a couple of, how many do I have? Okay, so I still have 2 of these. These are my Maker Market totes. Just a basic tote. Lightweight canvas on the outside. Poly lining. No pockets. No tabs. Just a basic market tote, like for going shopping or whatever you want to do, okay? I got 2 like this, and I have 3 like this. This has orange on the inside. These are only $15, y'all. Because when I find a good deal on a lighter weight canvas, or the bottom is a heavier weight canvas, was the plain canvas. So, I make these totes. So, those are in there in the shop too. So that's what I got currently in the shop. And there's some stitch markers in there still. Some of the reindeer with jingle bells. Let it snow. I think there's some Christmas tree ones in there too. I really need to take those out, but. And I have 2 patterns, 2 crochet patterns in there too. So, yeah. And my crowfoot shrug that I did for the advent calendar is $2 in the shop. For those that didn't do the advent calendar. And what is my other one? Oh, Bumps and Scales shawl, which that one has been pattern tested. That one is $5, but there's a lot of work went into that. It's a corner to corner with different stitches in the corner to corner. So it has charts and it has instructions and pictures. The small version, it has 2 different versions. It has a small, it has a large. The small version is free on my blog. You can still get the PDF printout, and it has both versions in it and both charts and all that stuff. So the chart is not on the blog. So I think that's enough. I've talked for almost 40 minutes, and I didn't mean to do that, but I haven't talked to y'all in a while, have I now? It feels like forever. I'll be getting all this stuff together. Yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, y'all be looking forward to new bags if you want. I've had some people ask me about the mini maker bags. That's all I got currently, and like I said, some of them are slightly smaller than what my regular size. They're still great for sock projects. A lot of people like to use them to hold their cakes, their yarn cakes and stuff. But I will be putting more of those in there. Those are pretty popular, as well as my drawstring maker bags. Those seem to sell the most, although everybody likes a little bit of everything. Depends on what they want. So I think I said everything I was going to say. I will be here for another podcast. Although I'm going to go ahead and say I've been trying forever to have my podcast on Saturday. Rarely it does happen. But I'm just going to go ahead and tell y'all, it's probably going to be Sunday evening before it goes up. We're just going to make that the day if it, and because I'm making all day Saturday usually and doing stuff. And then I have more to show y'all versus before then. I don't know. I'm going out to eat breakfast with my parents Saturday morning because I was going to go see them this weekend and I didn't get to go see them because I was busy all weekend long. So I said, I'm coming to eat breakfast with y'all. They go to Denny's every Saturday morning. I'm coming to eat breakfast with y'all so that I can see y'all and be up earlier, even though it's not my favorite thing to do. I get more done if I get up earlier. Anywho, I think that's it. I do need to also do a subscribership video. Classy Kim asked me to do, and I still haven't done that. I'm sorry if you're watching. I am going to do it still. I keep forgetting to do it, though. It's really bad. Anywho, I will see y'all later this weekend. I hope y'all have a fabulous weekend. I know it's Thursday afternoon, but I don't have morning class on Fridays. So it feels like the beginning of the weekend already. Although I do have afternoon class. I got a pep rally schedule or something. So it's going to be start a little earlier and not be quite as long. So that's okay with me. All right, y'all. Y'all have a life lived creatively. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.